Hi, I'm Tanya Raisa for IdeateTV, and we are here at the Los Angeles Festival of Books. It is an honor to be standing next to Susan H. Kamei, and she is the author of When Can We Go Back to America? Susan, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us this morning. Can you please share with us about this amazing book and where it started and why someone should pick up and read it?
Thanks so much. It's really exciting to be here. The Festival of Books is just starting. The USC band is playing here in the background. This is a story about the more than 125,000 persons of Japanese ancestry that were unconstitutionally imprisoned by the U.S. government during World War II for the duration of the war, simply on the basis of their race. And the incarcerees included my parents, my grandparents, one set of great-grandparents, so this is a family story. So the origin is that as opposed to other of my generation, the third Sansei generation, that grew up not knowing really anything about this, I had the opportunity to work with my father in community events and in the 1980s in the legislative campaign to bring recognition to this episode in history. So this is something that I've really spent my entire life trying to share the story and educate people about. I created a course here at USC on the war, race, and the constitutional issues using the incarceration as a case study. And out of the materials for that course, one of my colleagues here said, "Wow, no one's ever pulled together this kind of material. You should write a book." Right? And I thought, well, I didn't think I would do that, but I had this amazing opportunity with Simon & Schuster, and the book came out September 2021, and I'm very pleased that it's been out there and has been considered a resource for students, for teachers, to be able to make accessible a lot of rich testimonies and stories and declassified information now that is available, but it was scattered and hard to find, and you really had to be a researcher to know where to look for things and how to find them. And so my book was hopefully a vehicle to make this information and the scholarship accessible. And a key part of it is the testimonies and the first-person experiences of the American-born, the Nisei, my parents' generation, who were babies, toddlers, children, teenagers, young adults that experienced this and had lifelong and now continuing intergenerational impacts. And because they were American-born, English-speaking, we have their stories that were captured 30, 40 years ago. That generation is unfortunately now pretty much all gone. And so those records that we have, it was disembodied from the scholarship. And so their voices is an integral part of the book so that people that read it now can relate to what they were feeling, what they were experiencing, and the differences in the experiences.
So can I ask you, would you say that this is a mix of research, interviews? Are there journal entries? Are there, of course, historical facts? And are there personal journal entries from your own family as well?
There's all of the above.
Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming,
So I did do research in the National Archives. The War Relocation Authority was the government entity that was responsible for the construction of the what we call the camps, the 10 War Relocation Authority facilities. Manzanar is one that here people in California are familiar with. And there were records, and just amazing records that it's astonishing. It's actually quite infuriating, the kind of records that they kept. And so there's information about my parents and others that have come from all different kinds of sources. There were diaries and various newspaper articles, obituaries even, so family histories, so I pulled on all those kinds of sources.
Amazing, amazing. Susan, if people want to get in contact with you or any of your information regarding the book, where can they find you online?
SusanHKamei.com website. It's also have a social media bar with icons by Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and would welcome contact at When Can We Go Back to America at gmail.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Susan, for speaking with us. You heard it here on Ideate TV. I'm Tanya Raisa. Thank you.